Tennessee's gender-affirming care for juveniles ban is back in effect. State Capitol reporter Chris O'Brien explores the dynamics and takes a look at what's next.
In an unusually timed Saturday morning ruling, the Sixth Circuit of Appeals overturned a successful appeal of the law banning gender-affirming care for minors in Tennessee. For now, the law is back in place, much to the chagrin of the LGBTQ community.
Being able to get gender-affirming care here at my home has been like life-changing. I tell people that my life kind of started at 26 because I finally felt like I really was who I was meant to be.
Of course, state Republicans are thrilled.
I'm very excited that the Sixth Circuit saw it the way that we do, and more importantly, the Attorney General of the state of Tennessee sees it, and that is that the law we passed is constitutional. The General Assembly does have a compelling interest and the constitutional right to protect children.
The appellate court's move is actually a contrast to a lot of court decisions in the last year or so. Judges have completely or partially iced similar laws in Arkansas, Alabama, Indiana, Kentucky, and Florida, while Oklahoma's is on hold. But of note, the judges who handed down those decisions are in smaller courts. This one for Tennessee's law is a higher appeals court.
They need to be wary, is the word that the chief judge used in his opinion, that these federal trial court judges need to be wary of stopping laws that are passed by the people elected by the people of Tennessee and other states from going into effect.
Now, where do we go from here? This ruling was just a partial one in the sense that it simply allows the law to go into effect temporarily.
On the good days, I'm optimistic and thinking that the law and that justice will rule out and that we'll see a good decision. But we've also seen some really concerning decisions from the Supreme Court on other issues in the past several weeks and months.
The appeals court says there will be full arguments and a complete ruling on the case by September 30th. Now, whichever party loses that ruling by September 30th can go ahead and then appeal to the Supreme Court. In Nashville, Chris O'Brien.
The ACLU is litigating the case against the state. The organization has promised it will fight as long as they can to prevent this law from permanently taking effect.